Hi, and I thought I'd do a kind of just a random Christmas special video. Uh, no reviews this time or any other specific topic, just talking random stuff and of course gaming stuff mostly. Um, and yeah, something about Corona, this whole pandemic also. So yeah, what a year this has been. I I gotta say I'm pretty much now used to this whole pandemic thing. You know, wearing masks and keeping distances and stuff like that. But yeah, like in the gaming industry, it has really challenged uh, Sony and Microsoft when they decided that they will not delay the console releases, which I think could have been now thinking post release. That should be the that should have been a great idea actually. I think they should have released in 2021 because well, we don't know, but maybe we would have uh, you know, um, let's say the situation could have would have been better than it's right now. So uh, we could have avoided the whole fucked up situation that it is now with PlayStation 5, mostly PlayStation 5, but of course also Xbox Series console suffers from the same fucking scalping catastrophe. But yeah, and what I have read that I think also Sony has regretted a little bit that they decided to uh, during this pandemic just release the console because it meant shortages on stock. Of course they I think Sony and Microsoft already knew that would happen. And the scalping has just got out of hand, it's out of control. There something must be done, you know. New uh, new laws should be like the scalping and using the bots should be illegal. So there should definitely be new laws to avoid this fucking nightmare. So yeah, thanks to the awesome people, those awesome scalpers, wonderful people, this wonderful, uh, who have ruined so many Christmases, you know, especially uh, especially the family's children, which were so many were definitely wishing for PS5 or Xbox under the Christmas tree, but that's just not happening right now. I mean, if you are extremely lucky parent, you can get yourself a PS5 or new Xbox, but more majority of just parents can just buy the freaking consoles to their children as a gift. Uh, but not just children like me, like the adult gamers also suffers this like as much, definitely. Um, and I'm just hoping the next year will be better. I mean, the pandemic wise and the console situation wise, that I really hope that the demand will be met on the first quarter of next year. Uh, so I can get the hands on my PS5. Well, I just hope the first quarter, during the first quarter of next year, that would be pretty good. And well, just like my last video, I talked about that I got a PS4 Pro, and I'm so happy with that. That was a kind of Christmas present to myself, if you can say that, because I was so pissed off about the PS5 situation that I just thought that I have to get something. No, I mean I don't have to get, but yeah, my original PS4 was getting old. It was the release version, the launch version. It was already getting old, and I was beginning to worry that it might not live not much long anymore. So now that I have a brand new PS4 Pro, I'm confident that will last, because it's a new one, and I'm definitely going to keep that. And Sony has already said that don't fear PS4 fans and gamers, the support won't end like immediately when the PS5 is out, because they have already said that they will support the PS4, say about 3 to 4 years still. So that's a great news. But of course there has been broken promises before, so I'm not like 100% sure of that. I'm kind of a little cautious about that, but I really hope that that's true, that they said that they will continue the support for at least 2 or I would be happy if it's like 2 to 3 years, but 3 to 4 years or even more is of course even better. But speaking of PS4 Pro, I mean, getting it now was maybe a very important choice, the decision, because I've read that, and like I said, I've seen that so many stores are already out of stock of PS4 Pro. And it looks like there won't be any more restocks of PS4 Pro. And from the place I bought uh, my console, it was the last one left, and uh, and I am not surprised that immediately after I bought this console, I've read that Sony has discontinued. I mean, they. What I mean, they have not officially discontinued the PS4 Pro, but it's not available anymore on Sony Direct, where you can buy the consoles directly from Sony. So it's not anymore available there. So that could mean that they are actually uh, planning to discontinue the Pro version. I have not read that. Maybe they are still manufacturing the base PS4, the PS4 Slim version. But it's really weird if they decide that the Pro version will be discontinued, because that's the definitive version of PS4. And okay, it's more expensive, but it's in every way better console. So I would say it's the definitive edition of PS4. So why not discontinue the base version and still manufacture the Pro version? Of course, this is all speculation as of now, because Sony haven't said officially. They haven't confirmed officially that the PS4 Pro will be discontinued, but all the signs that I have seen and read pretty much goes towards that. So I think that there could be two reasons. The first reason, like I said, it will be discontinued, but the B reason could be that they just, and of course that's the right decision, they need to focus on getting more and more enough PS5 to the market, and just like temporarily just halt the PS4 Pro manufacturing, just to focus on getting more PS5s on market. So that's definitely an acceptable decision and the right decision. So I'm thinking it's that they will not discontinue the PS4 Pro, but at this time they just need to focus on manufacturing a shitload of PS5s, and then when that situation gets better, then they will continue to manufacture the PS4 Pro also. So I hope that's the case here. And yeah, and speaking of PS5 and playing PS4 games on PS5, I've read that there has been so many issues with the PS5 when you are playing PS4 games on it, especially the PS4 games. So they will shut down, glitch out, and just there will be bugs and freezes and lagging, and just also getting corrupted. The system data that it needs to rebuild the data, and that could also your console could end up being bricked in that procedure. So there has been so many issues when you play especially PS4 games on PS5, so I'm not looking forward to that. So my conclusion was that I'll get the PS4 Pro and I'll play all my PS4 games on that, and I only play PS5 games on PS5. So like I don't want any more stress and just facing issues with when playing PS4 games. And also it's always a little problematic when you are using emulation. Of course, it's the emulation that runs the PS4 games on PS5, and you can always expect problems and issues when using emulators, and this way just playing the freaking PS4 games on PS4 is always a better choice. And in this case I have Pro, so my PS4 games are performing and looking better than on base PS4 model. So I'm getting the best out of my PS4 games this way. Of course, I've read that when playing on PS5, the PS4 games run even smoother and better on PS5 than on PS4 Pro. But but just those issues that I've read about, they will definitely be the reason that I am not playing any of my PS4 games on PS5, and that's it. As simple as that. PS5 games on PS5. Period. A little bit ranting there, but well, not exactly, but whatever. So what else to say? Not really. Oh, one random thing. I just like suddenly I just bumped into the info that I have not heard before, that there will be a Shadow Man, the first Shadow Man remastered, releasing next year for PC, PS4, Xbox One and Nintendo Switch. Not for new generation consoles, but I'm definitely getting the Shadow Man remastered for PS4. I'm a huge fan of Shadow Man games. I also thought that the second one, the sequel for PS2, was pretty good. I really liked that game. I know many fans just just say that the first one is great and the second one is just shit, but I disagree. I'm not sure. I have not decided which one is better in my opinion. I still I still think that the sequel is a little bit better because it's just more varied. I think uh, the biggest problem with the first Shadow Man was that the environments were just too, samey, and on the sequel there was so much more variation on locations. So that I like much better than in the first Shadow Man. But yeah, definitely looking forward to Shadow Man remaster next year. Uh, and also, uh, there has been the game that I have pre-ordered. It's been delayed to, I think, 18th of March next year. It got delayed to that date, and I'm talking about the Prince of Persia: Sands of Time remake. I'm a huge fan of the whole PS2 era Prince of Persia trilogy, the Sands of Time, Warrior Within, and what was the third game's name? I think it was something like I can't remember actually. Two Thrones or something? Now I just can't remember, but whatever. That trilogy was great, uh, and the Sands of Time could be my favorite of those three, favorite of that trilogy. So I'm really excited that we'll be getting a remake of that, and I've seen the trailer and a little bit of gameplay, the gameplay trailer of that, and it looks absolutely stunning, so good looking, and it will also be, of course, PS4 Pro enhanced, so I'm getting the best out of it with my Pro. Really, really excited about that. And what other games that I look forward to next year? Um, I really can't think anything else more than right now than the Prince of Persia and Shadow Man. Maybe a little bit, but just a little bit, Halo Infinity on the Xbox One. It's coming to Xbox One and Xbox Series consoles. Uh, what I have heard. So I'm not a huge fan of Halo series, but I am probably getting that new Halo game next year also, because I have Halo 5 on my Xbox One. And I have also played Halo 1, 2, 3, 4, ODST, Reach. I think I've played them all. But not the strategic games like Halo Wars 1 and 2. I have not played those, but I'm not interested about those at all. I don't like strategy games pretty much. But yeah, enough chit-chatting, and this was my kinda Christmas special, just speaking random stuff about games and what just came to my mind. And now it's happy holidays to everyone. Be nice to everyone and just be calm and hope that you'll get nice presents. And if I don't make another video before the next year, then I will also say that Happy New Year, Happy Holidays and Happy New Year. And to everyone except the fucking scalpers, you can go fucking die in the corner or whatever. I don't fucking care. Just vanish from the earth, you motherfuckers. Yeah, but now, happy holidays and happy new year. Bye.